predictably, the South African National Editors Forum isn't happy about this, so let's talk to the acting Media Freedom Chairperson, Mary Pappaya. Good morning to you and welcome. What is your understanding of this issue that's blown up as this conference starts?
Well, certainly, good morning, Jeremy. We're really concerned about what has transpired. Critically, if you look at what's gone down, the EFF ban on certain publications is in fact a breach of our Constitution. If you look at Section 16 of the Constitution, it is very clear about the right to media freedom, freedom of expression. It means freedom of the press and other media, freedom to receive or impart information and ideas. But I think critical for us, critical for our democracy, this particular incident denies the citizens. These are voters. These are the real victims of this particular decision by the EFF, because ordinary citizens cannot now make informed choices on how they vote. And this particular event, if you unravel what it's about, it's not a private function. If you look at Mr. Malema, he's an honorable member of parliament. He does take the oath of office, and that oath binds him to the Constitution. His oath of office says he will uphold the Constitution. So this calling for the exclusion of certain investigative journalism units and other publications is certainly at odds with that oath. And we would like for the EFF to introspect into this and look at the consequences of what this means for our democracy.
And when you hear the argument from the economic freedom fighters, which says, and we've just heard Advocate Dali Mpofu outlining it, saying the media has a constitutional obligation to, and I quote, not to be partisan, not to vilify, and not to lie. That, in your opinion, is not a good enough justification, obviously.
Well, it can't be a justification at all, because where is the evidence to show that? We fully well understand that media may not always get it right, and there is recourse for the EFF to take these issues up. When it comes to the print media, by all means, go to the press ombudsman. If it's online, go to the press ombudsman. If it's broadcast media, go to the BCCSA. And there's a tried and tested method of engaging with the media, and that is going to the editors themselves. Now, we've not seen this happen. We would urge the EFF to look at the process of engagement, to at least try it, and certainly to have an engagement with Sanef. We've asked several times, but they've not come forward. Now, this is not good for our democracy at the moment, and let's look at the kind of message that leadership sends out when it behaves in this manner. In a private function, they're entitled to have that view, but this is not a private function.
You're calling this morning now for a parliamentary sanction against Mr. Malema and the party, am I correct?
That is correct, based on the oath of office that any MPs take up. It is important that Parliament looks into this, and certainly we'll be having engagement with our council to see what else we can do in terms of addressing these matters.
Do you believe that media should be withdrawing from covering the event in protest against this?
I don't think, personally, my view is that we should be rather engaging so that the public has the right to information. That is fundamental in what we're asking for. So if you're looking at boycotts and the media themselves engaging in this, I think it's the right of individual media houses to do what they feel is right. But certainly from our perspective, this is not a decision we can take as Sanef. We'll certainly have to debate it and discuss it with our entire council.
All right, Mary Pappaya from the South African National Editors Forum.